Looking for a last-minute gift idea? Give the gift that keeps on giving, a subscription to The Pulse. Log on to 947thepulse.com or call 5225 947. We hope that you're enjoying tonight's show. Here's our next piece.
My name's John Will. I've been in martial arts since probably 1975. Hold different ranks in different styles of martial art. But the one I guess we're going to talk a little bit about is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I currently hold a 4th degree black belt in that art. I started in 1972 here in Geelong with amateur wrestling, freestyle wrestling. Then I did Taekwondo through my school years, got a black belt in Taekwondo. When I finished my school, I left Australia and started travelling through Southeast Asia, getting black belts in Indonesia, through Malaysia, trained in Thailand, trained in China, black belts in Japan, in karate, did a lot of different kinds of styles, trained in Mongolia, did all that, and then before I started travelling to Brazil, which is 1986, I first went to Brazil and started in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu then. Yes, well, I've always had that approach of, cross-training in different kinds of martial arts, and ever since I was young, I wanted to mix the wrestling with the stand-up takedowns, with the clinch work, and do the whole thing. But because there was no such thing as mixed martial arts back then, I was doing it myself. And when Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu came along, that really rounded out the picture with all the really technical groundwork. I kind of began really seriously teaching in Geelong in 1982 after I'd come back from Indonesia. I'd won World Silat Championships over there. Came back to Australia, and because I won that, I got a bit of recognition, started a small club here, and it kind of grew from there. But Black Belt Studios now, we predominantly or pretty much solely focus on either teaching Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or our shoot fighting class, which is stand-up striking, looks like kickboxing, but with clinching and takedowns. I teach at my class, my school, which is my first love, teaching my students here in Geelong. But on the weekends, as I say, I travel around and teach a lot of other martial arts schools all over Australia and New Zealand. But I also do a fair bit of work with the Australian military. I was pretty much responsible for creating the defensive tactics program for the Australian Army, and I trained the trainers.
What makes you stick in Geelong?
I love Geelong. I'm a big fan of Geelong. You're only an hour from the airport to be able to travel overseas. With the new ring road, you can get there effortlessly now. I think this is the best of both worlds. You've got everything that a big city has. You can get to the city if you want to in an hour by train or by road, but I've got everything that I need here. Yeah, big fan.
And here we are with Jason. How are you, Jason?
I'm very good, and you?
Good. Getting ready for the comp?
I am training very hard, trying my best.
So what can you tell me about the gathering? How are you preparing for that?
Well, what I've been doing is I've been training very hard myself. I'm up to 6 days a week now.
And people might think, oh, well, it's Jiu-Jitsu is not very, let's say, as fancy as what you see on the movie.
Well, you see, a lot of that fancy flying stuff is called wired fu, and that looks great on the movie screen, but not very effective in a real fight. What Jiu-Jitsu is plain, it's straightforward, and it's to the point, and then you control them on the ground.
And here we are with one of the competitors for this challenge competition. How are you, Daniel?
I'm well, thanks, Herb. Yourself?
Good. I'm a bit sweaty after training. And yeah, so Daniel, is this your first competition?
No, this will be my 4th competition with John Will's Machado Gathering. Been doing it for now since 2009.
Yeah, I guess like to become good at something, you really have to put the hours. Is that right?
It's as much about passion as I think it is about the hours. And like most people here, once we're in, we've made good friends, made ourselves a little family out of it. Something to do. It's great fun, good for everyone. It's not a violent sport. It's combative, yes, but there's no disrespect or egos, there's no hatred, there's no malice. It is wholesome fun that 3- and 4-year-olds can do.
Last up, what better than carols from the Basilica Choir of St Mary of the Angels. And from all the Pulse team, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year.